looking at how you complete algebra in CAA, specifically what we're going to do in Schoology. Since you're here, you found the Schoology page, because otherwise you couldn't view this video. So let's talk about what that looks like in Schoology. When you open it up, you're going to see standards-based grading conversion. And all that is we use a 4-point system in algebra. You need a 3 on everything to master it. We'll talk about the pacing guide a little bit later in this video. There's a syllabus change explaining how we do grades. The initial knowledge check is what you're going to do very first. That's in Alex. I'll probably change that link to say Alex, but when I'm done with this video. When you open up, you're going to see some MTs. MTs are our units. A lot of times they're called measuring targets or measurement targets. Those are our units. When you click on the unit and you open it up, there's my lovely screenshot of an overview. Each unit has an overview. It's about 30 seconds to a minute long. I would suggest you watch that. You don't have to do too much. Just open it up and watch it. There's no notes or anything you'll need to take. I do suggest you print off this formula. Every unit has a formula sheet. You can use that formula sheet as you work through your assignments and on any affirmations or any final affirmations that we have. In each unit, there are some LTs. Those are the lessons. Notice I printed off here, each lesson tells you what you're going to be learning besides the overview. When you click on the LT, that's where you're going to find the material that you need to complete. Every unit has a seminar. Now, what the design is that I want you to print off the seminar document and then take notes as you watch the seminars. Notice there are 3 seminars, or in this case, I take that back, there are 2 seminars. Those 2 seminars are broken up. It's actually one seminar, but sometimes you might want to go back and review, so I kind of split them up either to pages or by topic, so you don't have to watch the whole thing again. When I write something down in the seminar, I want you to write something down in the seminar. Now, that's one way to do it, and that's the way I designed it. But not everybody does it that way. Some people just start straight on the assignment. And then while they're doing the assignment, they'll watch the seminar or they'll have the seminar playing. And if they get lost, then they go back. Now, notice we're going to start this assignment. Your first assignment is a Kahoot. So I definitely suggest you do it the traditional way. Print off the seminar and then watch the videos, take notes, and then work on your assignments. There are 2 assignments in this lesson, part 1 and part 2. It's one assignment, but one's on a Kahoot and one's on paper. Most of the time, after you do it on paper, you hand it in to me. If you're working at home, you can take a picture and upload it to Schoology, but while we're in school, just hand it in, put your name on it, make it simple. Notice after you do the assignment, there's a solutions document. Do not just open up the solutions and copy. That's not going to help you learn. The whole idea of learning is I want you to work on the assignment to figure out what you know and what you don't know. And then if you don't know, then ask a neighbor, ask me, get some help. Be glad to help you. The solutions are there to make sure you know you're doing it right, because this is practice. Practice is practice. It doesn't count for much. If you look on the syllabus, I think I made it 10% of your grade, but I really expect you to get 100% because I'm giving you the answers. Before you turn it in, I want you to check your solutions. And if you're not getting them right, then you need to ask what's going on. Remember, the smartest people ask the most questions. After you submit your assignment, sometimes there's an affirmation. The affirmation is your Master Connect that you've done in other classes. I will not open this affirmation for you until you hand your assignment in. So you got to hand your assignment in and then do the affirmations. All affirmations in this course are 5 questions. So you're going to do those 5 questions on those. Now, if we go back here to the beginning, notice on the right-hand side, I've got I've got a calendar for you. In that calendar, we've got all the different, no, this is August. Let me go to September. I've got all the different assignments when I expect you to get those done. This is the minimum you'll need to be on pace to finish this class by semester time. Now, there's going to be an ebb and flow. Sometimes you'll be able to do a lot more than what's on the calendar. Sometimes you might run into a problem, you do a little bit less. I really don't care about day-to-day meeting the calendar. I want you to get as far as you can. This is kind of for your sake. Notice on September 30th, that's where I expect you to be. By September 30th, I want you to have completed MT3, LT4. If you're not at that pace at that point, then I'm going to require you to come in for homework club until we get caught back up to the calendar. Close that out here. You can follow your grades. I'll post your grades here on Schoology, not on campus, but on Schoology. Now, this is a fake account, so they don't have any grades. But notice all those little boxes, those are your 4-point assignments. And some of those I got to change too, because they're supposed to all say 4, but right now they don't. But they will by the time you take it, or by the time I submit it for you. That's how you're going to approach the course. When I look at this course, whoops, what happened there? I didn't want that to happen. Let's get back here. Okay. When you look at the course, one thing I should point out is notice after each unit, you're going to do 12 skills in ALEKS. ALEKS is kind of the program we use for cumulative review. That's one way to do it. My suggestion was maybe each day you're working on the MT, you do like one skill. I don't care when you do those 12 skills. It's just before you start the next unit, I want those 12 skills completed. So maybe as you're working through MT1, that in each LT, before you start the day, do one skill or maybe 2 skills, but get those 12 skills done. So you don't have to do all 12 at the end of the unit if you don't want. You can kind of spread it out. Knowledge checks don't count. If you get sent back, there are 12 new skills. Now, the first unit, there is no new skills. You're just going to do 12 skills. But as you do other ones, if you have to go back and revisit, those skills don't count. So if you have to revisit, just make sure you do 12, because I don't want you gaming the system and just doing the same 12 problems for the whole semester. So we want about 120 skills done by the time you're done with this unit, by the course, I should say. And that's how you're going to approach the course. One thing you're going to notice on the affirmations, I say sit in the math area. Well, with COVID, we're going to find out if we can do that. Hopefully you can, but if you can't, because we're going to have to have a seating chart in CAA because of COVID. Normally, I want, when you're working in math, I want you by me. It's easier to get your questions answered that way. Well, good luck to you.